Just finished watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But season 4, episode 5, I had to talk to y'all before I get totally naked, so I'm still in my bra. But this episode was pretty good. It was a lot of stuff going on. I'm telling you, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is this season so far, these last 5 episodes are way better than Love and Hip Hop New York, and I can't wait to see Love and Hip Hop Hollywood this summer. But anyway, let's go in. So, where we left off last episode 4, with Jocelyn come up in that damn blonde helmet ass wig. I can't stand it. I can't stand that damn wig. And she's talking to Margot, and that is Nico's Freako's wife or whatever, and they talk about the sex tape. And of course, Margot have no one else to talk to in Atlanta. You know, Jocelyn reached out to her, and you know, she had someone to talk to, and she spilled it all. She told all the shit Nico's plan was talking about, that, you know, basically Mimi masterminded the whole thing, which I really don't think is true. I think they did it together, but she told her what happened, and she was loving it. Jocelyn was so here for it. And Margot didn't give a fuck. She went ahead and told her. Even though Nico told her to, keep it under wraps and don't say nothing. But, yeah, she said something, and she didn't give a fuck. And I'm like, good for you, Margot. Good for you. Fuck Nico. And then it cuts to Mimi. She in a coffee shop, and she asked Tiffany, her artist, Tiffany Fox, to come or whatever. And Tiffany Fox, and she wants to apologize for Stevie acting all crazy. She let her know that Stevie's in rehab, I guess, for drinking and drugging and all that other stuff. And she said she already has a manager, but she said, if Mimi pull through and get some producing and all stuff, she can think about it and see what's going to happen. And that's basically it. I don't know. She's all right too. Everybody trying to be like K. Michelle and trying to make a living from this trying to be an artist from these reality shows, and the only one who's able to pull it off is K. Michelle, and I haven't seen anyone else to be able to really pull it off as big as she did. Maybe because she came from nothing, I don't know, but K. Michelle's the only one. She's the first and only one so far who's able to succeed at it. Who knows what's gonna happen next? Then we cut to Mama D and her ex-husband and her boo, Ernie or whatever. They went to the chicken spot, and he went to go propose to her. he put a promissory, that's what they was calling it, a promissory ring in her little I don't know, her drink or whatever. I don't know if that was Cosmopolitan, whatever drink. And she's like, this is ghetto and all this other stuff. I'm like, Mama D, you the most ghettoest woman I ever seen in my life. How the fuck you gonna call Ernie ghetto? He proposed. He tried to do it a nice little way. He was on a cherry and everything. So I guess they back together and they trying to make it work. And it's good because they look like they belong together, because they both a hot ass mess. What else was going on? Oh, that was it with them two. They were over there talking, and they want to have a dinner, so everyone can, I guess, come together and all this other stuff. But that's not going to work out too good. That's a problem. That's definitely going to be a problem. But two ghetto ass families coming together is going to be some issues or whatever. Then we get back to Miss Jocelyn. She meets up with Carly, and thank God she got rid of that fucking wig. I can't take that wig. Don't ever. She needs to just burn it, or just keep it somewhere when you and Stevie go have sex. You could be another person, because I can't stand that blonde helmet ass wig she was wearing. But Jocelyn meets up with Messy Carly Red. I love Carly Red now. I really like her. With Messy Carly Red, talking about she want to have she's there meeting to get some invitations for their wedding or whatever. And also that she's going to have a party. While Stevie's away, she wants to do something for her before she, be back on lockdown, I guess. I don't know. So she was telling her that she met up with Margot or whatever, and what's her name, Carly Red Big Eyes was open, all up in the business, want to know what's going on. But she said she's going to save it for later and see what happens. And then we get to, what's her name? Fat ass. Ooh, she got a big old booty. She got a whale tail on her. Jessica Dompiece. She meets up with Mimi as far as management goes, and she said, you know, let me try and see what's going on or whatever. So, you know, they talking, you know, about management, and Mimi's so into this whole management thing, but you can't even manage your whole own life. So I don't understand how you're gonna manage artists. Yeah, you've been in the music industry. You fucking with somebody in the music industry. You've been around the industry. People don't mean you know the business, right? I don't know. It's whatever. I mean, she got her own business, but it's different when it's music business, right? I don't know. Mimi, I can't. And supposedly she's supposed to hook her up with some producers and stuff like that, selling her a whole bunch of dreams. And Mimi has some connections and stuff. So, I don't know. Then we get back to Mama D. She outside walking her dogs with her son Scrappy, you know, Prince of the South. She tells Scrappy that she got her groove back, which was really gross because you know what groove back means. That means her and Ernest are fucking. And that is so disgusting. But, they had that she thinks that we should have a dinner. They said we should have a dinner at Scrappy house, and it's gonna be Mama D, Scrappy, his girl Bambi, Jasmine, her man Rico, and Ernest's mama. Now Ernest's mama don't like Mama D. Jasmine, that's Mama D's daughter, Scrappy's little sister, don't like Ernest. That's just gonna be a mess. And I don't even know if anybody like Bambi. Probably Mama D always run off the mouth. Who knows if Jasmine like Bambi? And that's what they plan on doing. They plan on having a dinner, and it's going. And Scrappy just laughing at her. He stayed laughing at his mama. That should be hysterical. He stayed laughing at her because she thinks it's all a game. He thinks it's all a freaking game or whatever. They done stole from each other and everything, but you know, somehow they come together. That's what happens. Two thieves and two pimps, two hustlers coming back together. That's it. I mean, and you know, Scrappy's cool with it. He had no issues with it because he know that Mama D love Ernest still, and she feel bad about sending him to jail, so maybe that's what it is. But that's what's going to happen with that whole situation. And okay, so then Scrappy decides to have dinner. Him, Bambi, his sister Jasmine, and her man look like a straight up criminal, Rico. They talking about the whole dinner, and Jasmine's not here for it. He doesn't like how Ernest treated Mama D, and she never forgave him. She could not stand him. And Scrappy's like, I done moved on. It's like whatever to me, but Jasmine, she can't stand his ass. So this is gonna be interesting. So she's gonna let it all air out how she been feeling all these years, letting him know, and that's gonna be real interesting or whatever. And Scrappy said to her, listen, keep in mind, I'm a felon and Rico's a felon. That's her man. So he was like, so calm down, no turning up or nothing like that, because you know it's gonna be a freaking problem or whatever. Then we go here the three dirty dicks. Young Tony was his Kalia's man, a young Jock with his dirty dick, and Kurt and his dirty dick. They over there talking about their dirty dick and they problems, they ain't got no money, and Jock is telling a story about how KD beat his ass and strapped him down. Tony trying to figure out how to get some money, and he ready to you know, do whatever with their life savings. Kurt is 100,000 in the hole. This is a sad Three Musketeers going on with them. I'm just so annoyed with that part. I don't even want to hear nothing about them anymore because I can't. Each of them, Kurt got 6 kids, Tony got 10 kids, Jock got 8 kids, and it's like, ew, all y'all dirty dick motherfuckers. I can't. It just gets me upset. Then we get a surprise visit from one of the R&B divas, Faith Evans, or whatever, and she went to visit Stevie. And of course, you know, her and Stevie have a history together. Him, you know, back in the day in the 90s, with Bad Boy and everything like that. So he came to visit. He said I don't know if he looked surprised, but you know how everything's always a setup on these reality shows. And they were talking, and she was saying that, you got to get better, all this other stuff. And Stevie said that she's like a sister to me or whatever. So they were talking. And Faith brought up something that was real cool. That I think that's a good idea. She's thinking about working on this album called The King and I. And of course, it's the collaborations of her and Biggie. So I'm like, ooh, that's nice. And she said she wants Stevie to help out on it. Now, I don't know if that'll help Stevie out with his career being back a producer, hanging out with Mariah Carey and Diddy and all that. But it's a start somewhere. It's better than getting these damn Love and Hip Hop checks, which I'm sure they're probably good, but still. And, they were talking, and he was playing his guitar, and she started singing. I thought it was real cute. So I'm like, one thing I can say, I always like Faith. Faith can sing her ass off, that's for sure. There's always that rumor about her fucking Tupac, but this is what I say. If she didn't, she a damn fool. But yeah. Yeah, but I thought that was a good idea. The King and I, that sounds like a real nice idea or whatever. I mean, I wasn't even paying no mind to Stevie when she said that. She's like, yeah, I'm thinking about this album. She did a little promoting on that, pumped out a little bit, The King and I. was like, oh, okay, babe. I'm feeling that. And then what else was going on? Oh, at the end, after that, we cut to Hustleine party. She got some Vegas showgirl dancers teaching them how to salsa and stuff like that. And the first person that came in, I saw her before. She was on the Breakfast Club. Her name is Prima Donna. She's from Miami, and Jocelyn know her. She is the waist trainer queen. I remember, she was on the Breakfast Club or whatever. And she's a queen. That's what she do. She's a businesswoman, and she has $1 million company selling waist trainers. Who knew? So she invited her to the party. Then Carly came in, and they introduced each other and all this other stuff. And here go Jocelyn. Oh, God, I'm so happy she got rid of that wig. She got a nice little bang and a long ponytail all the way down to her butt, of course. And she had a surprise for Carly. She's like, this is for you, Carly, or whatever. And Carly said that, too. Carly said she is so happy Jocelyn is just as messy as she is. It is true. There are some messy heifers, for real. So here come Nico wife with her tall ass walking in, Margot or whatever. And Prima Donna was looking at her like, I didn't even know Nico had a wife or whatever. So basically, here we go. She started spilling it all out. Margot told Prima Donna and Carly that whole sex tape shit was bullshit. They created that story about her bag being stolen, all this other stuff, and basically Mimi masterminded the whole thing, and that was it. And that was freaking it. And Carly's there with her mouth open because, she's still cool with Mimi or whatever, even though she's not fucking with Erica and Rashida. Yeah, that's it. That's basically it. So the cat's out the bag or whatever. What else is going on? That was basically it. Mimi was able to get Jessica Timepiece a meeting with Jazzy Faye. Everybody knows Jazzy Faye. He's a big producer in Atlanta. He's from Memphis, but he did like Sierra and maybe some scrappy stuff. But he did a lot of producing for people that, probably like Monica, something like that. And they're talking, and Jessica Timepiece, I thought she was going to be a singer, but she's going to be a rapper like everybody else want to be a rapper. And I see in her future that she might be stripping real soon because I don't see really making it big. Everybody want to be Nicki Minaj, and everybody can't be Nicki Minaj or Iggy Azalea or whatever. You got to stay in your lane. Stay what you know. You can dance your ass off. You damn sure got the ass for it. So I don't know why she don't continue dancing, but maybe she don't want to do that no more. And then in walks in, what's her name? Fox? Well, I can't remember her name. Them two started. So Jessica Timepiece wasn't here. Like, why is she here? Why did you invite her? Me, as a manager, Mimi thought it was okay to invite both of them there, which was really dumb and stupid. And they arguing back and forth. And Jazzy not trying to hear that. He's like, I don't want to hear this in my building. Y'all disrespecting my building, all this other stuff. And basically, Jessica and Jazzy start going back and forth. And he told her to excuse herself. And Mimi just looking around, looking stupid. And basically, she fucked up her relationship with Jazzy Faye if she really has like some type of business relationship with him. So that's what happened with that. She just left out. And that was basically it of this episode. It was a pretty good episode. It was a lot of messiness going on, and I was here for it. I love it. And the people that are supposedly evil are becoming the ones that I like Haseline. I always like Haseline Hernandez. And Stevie, I start liking him more with them stupid faces. And Carly Red. Mimi is just a dummy, so I never liked her. Rashida, she go ahead and keep listening to that dumbass husband of hers. They almost $250,000 a hole trying to build this house. You have he taking money out your joint account, or your joint account with that you're making with your cosmetics and accessories and stuff. So they didn't show Erica this episode, and she won't be on too many episodes because she doesn't have a fucking storyline anyway. So it just looks like a big old mess, but I'm here for it. I love all the messiness. Next episode's gonna look good because Mimi and Margot beat up with each other. And it looked like they got their arms all tangled together because Margot had a hand in her face and stuff like that. So that'll be interesting because if Mimi was a real bitch, she would have punched her in the face, but she didn't. And Margot should have punched her in the face, but I think she taunting her by putting her hand in her face and everything. But this should be really good. This is the waist training party. Miss Prima Donna has a waist training party in Atlanta, so she's trying to get her money in Atlanta too, and I don't blame her. So, I hope you like the video. Let me know if I left out anything. And subscribe, like, comment, and share.